Hello everyone. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. This is a general read. I'm having fun with it. So yeah. We have Thanatos, the Unseen, the Desert, the Comic, and the Vision. Okay, so we'll start with Thanatos in the desert because it just kind of feels like this, like you're holding, Thanatos is the idea of death, but it's also this idea of like holding on to something. Like I know this isn't working for me, but if I let go of this, like what am I gonna do? I look around at the world and I'm like, I don't even know where to start. All I know is that I can't go in this direction anymore, right? Just feeling really overwhelmed with it. But the unseen in the comic is kind of an idea of the unseen is like dreams, aberrations, otherworldly experiences. And I feel like there's just this tapping into, it's just like, sometimes I feel like it's just like a random conversation that you have along the way. I don't know, people just talk to me. But I'm staying in an Airbnb right now and I'm here for the month, and I was talking to the woman I'm staying with, and I just I knew I couldn't do what I was doing anymore, right? And so I was like trying to find other jobs that were going to be maybe possibly better aligned with me, and then some backup jobs just in case. And of course the first interview that I got was with one of the backup jobs, and she's like, they just lie to people all the time. And I was like, fuck, you're right, I can't even. Thankfully I don't have to, but it's just kind of like that idea of this, like, sometimes you just feel like you have to laugh at life, you know what I mean? Because you're like, if I'm going to not hand something over, right? Or if it's a relationship and you're like, I know that I can't keep this person in my life, and I gotta cut this tie. But if I cut this tie, then what? You know what I mean? Like, if it's a romantic relationship, you're like, will I ever love again? If it's a, your best friend, and you're like, but no one will ever be my best friend, like you're my best friend. You know what I mean? It's just kind of this releasing of something that you're holding on to that's holding you back, and I want to say causing you to feel this sense of disillusionment. But it's if you lean into the process and just let it go, it's almost funny that you would ever even hold on to it before. I get this feeling of why did I never think of this before? and going towards your vision. Okay. I don't even know that it's always necessarily some huge step. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta take baby steps along the way, right? and baby step number 1 is putting yourself in environments where you belong. Right? Not where you feel like you constantly just have to quietly sit on every thought that you have, because if you said any of it out loud, everyone would lose their shit. Those are not the environments that you want to be in, not the relationships that you want to be in. You gotta get that shit out. The 4 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, or the 9 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. Well, I mean, yeah, it's kind of that idea of really having to let something go, take the good and go, feeling disappointed, just I don't know, nothing, how much time was wasted, You know, it's just like, damn, I wasted a lot of time on that for no reason at all. and I feel like almost as a result feeling further behind, feeling like you're starting at like square one a little bit, you know. But I almost feel like this sense of like, well, you feel that way until you don't, and it doesn't seem like it takes very long until you don't, because you jump from that to the Queen of Hearts and the Ten of Wands. You know, it feels like a pretty steady, not steady, but monumental. Okay, let's see what else we can get for y'all. Eight of Wands. Anything else? I mean, I feel like target acquired. I know the direction that I need to go. You know, like this releasing of what was, and, you know, like any of the, you know, like, okay, yes, I wasted time. Okay, yes, like I should have thought of these things before. Okay, yes, I took the long path around. You know what I mean? But like, now that I know where I'm going, I'm going to start going in that direction. I'm going to start taking the right steps to put myself in the right environments that are going to be, I just feel like saying, like, consciously putting myself in environments where I know that I belong, instead of trying to fight fight for my right to acceptance in places I don't even want to be. Right? I hate when I like my cameras in one way. Should flip it. Okay, this deck is being quiet. Queen of Swords. Yeah, I mean, it is, though. It's just kind of this idea of like really having to acknowledge, like, this is where I want to go, right? Like, I think of like if you lock in a target, like it's like you can see where it is that you're trying to go. Like you could give specific instructions on how it is that you're getting there, and where it is that, you know, like your target will land. You know what I mean? And I almost feel like this sense of like cutting off the bullshit as you go. You know, like, let me just go ahead and cut this cord of bullshit and move quickly into what it is that I meant to do in the first place. Right? Okay. Whew. Hope everyone had a wonderful holiday endeavor. However it was for you, friends, family, all that jazz. Oh, I don't holiday, so mine was pretty chill. Just a lot of getting things done, I guess. I've been working on my knitting. It's like I'm almost I'm excited. It's gonna be very cute. Sorry. ADD as fuck. Judgment and the Strength. I feel like there's just an idea that you are, I think, just like finding the strength to like hold your ground on what it is that you want to do, because I feel like whatever it is that you want to do is something that was like in opposition of whatever it was that was like holding you back from doing it. And I think that when you speak on it and you stand in your power and you release the baggage that's not yours to carry, you're able to more freely move forward. And I think that it just takes a lot to say things out loud sometimes, you know? Because it's like once you say it out loud, you can't take it back. And yet you know that it needs to be said. You know that it needs to be done. You know that you need to make that change. You know that you need to, you know, start actively, intentionally putting yourself in environments that you know are good for you. I love all of that. Okay. Let's do one last card. The Eternal Child. You know, I feel like this empowered version of the little you that's coming out, right? Because, like, what is it always if not just tending to our wounded inner child? And I feel like there's this idea of like tending to your inner wounded child in a way that like empowers you as you move forward on this adventure, free from the bullshit of what was and into what it is that you are meant to do. Love, love. All right, guys, I hope this resonates with y'all. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe if it does, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.